Basketball Hall of Fame tip-off tournament from Mohegan Sun Arena in Uncasville, Connecticut, Old Dominion, and Kentucky. In the championship game on Saturday, the Wildcats overwhelmed Penn State with a stifling defense, holding the Nittany Lions to 16% first half shooting. And then it was an overtime thriller in the second game, Old Dominion over USF, as the Monarchs survived a last-second three by the Bulls.
They came out of the gate strong yesterday, but they've been on the road for 6 days.
Turnover, Kidd-Gilchrist is in to lay it up, and a 2-0 Wildcat advantage.
That this team, Old Dominion, will take you to the glass. They'll try to go inside against their strength and try to get to the foul line.
And a quick hook for Marcus Teague by Coach Kelly.
Yesterday he had 7 steals against South Florida.
Kidd-Gilchrist fires, and he's able to connect. Lost to Connecticut by 1 in the semifinals. Lamb on the baseline, couldn't get it to go, but Davis crashes the boards.
Yeah, even slightly, it's only slightly afternoon. You give up your body for the team.
Teague, great feed down low, and a great finish by Anthony Davis. He's got 4.
Well, better control that time.
Kentucky.
Teague likes to get into the lane this time, the drive and dish to the big fella. Advanced Butler and sent ODU home, but he had a tremendous year last year, 27 wins.
Cooper got his shot blocked again.
Anytime, but when you're playing kind of the lower end of your schedule, you've got to have better numbers.
Kidd-Gilchrist fed it inside to Terrence Jones, who
extra pass sometimes. Here's the high-low, or kind of the mid-paint area to the low post area. Well, you see when you need intelligence, Miller's in the game here. Nice job of finding that gap. And the senior
outlets to Lamb. Miller, dribble penetration, kicks to Wilcher. The big guy will try, and he's able to connect. Wilcher has a great touch.
He's got double driving on against man-to-man, but they also run it against the zone. They spread the court 4-around-1 here, and here Miller drives and kicks, draws the defense in against the zone. The defense collapses, and as it does, he does a nice job of kicking to the big guy on the wing who can knock down the shot.
This is Batten, and the ball picked off. Wildcats on the run. Davis and Gilchrist, and the basket's good. Gilchrist fouled. Kentucky can take the lead.
If you leave your feet getting into the middle of the lane, Kentucky will make you pay. Blaine Taylor understands. He'll take missed shots, but wild turnovers like this, leaving your feet with nowhere to go, Kentucky almost always will turn it into a deuce.
On for a long, long time. Great programs. Best rivalry in college hoop these days in the women's side, with Tennessee not playing Connecticut. Here's Teague, goes alley-oop. Oh, what a feed. Anthony Davis in sync with.
Feel here as the game moves on of where the gaps in the zone are. That time driving in from the right and then going back again. Now running the point with Darius Miller out front. 2 good solid guards to attack this zone.
Miller feeds Lamb, tries for 3. He's got it. Soft touch from long range to Ron.
But on the low box, they're just allowing ODU to post up and get great position.
Darius Miller into the lane, and a floater drops in. What a pretty move.
Still a little upset about that.
Miller feeds Kidd-Gilchrist in the corner, off the back rim, tipped in by Vargas. And Kentucky. Bazemore tries from the right side. Does not catch iron. Cats on the move. Miller fouled and connects, and Kentucky has the lead.
Well, that's what Kentucky will do, Mike. They will turn ill-advised opportunities, or takes a tough shot at the other end, and they do a great job north to south. Miller for the lane.
Right kicks to Delancey. Slices inside, feeds to Cooper. Rejected. Vargas on the leak out. Lamb cannot get it to go. The Monarchs come up with it. And they turn it over. Teague running 3-on-2. And Kentucky able to convert.
Crazy as a coach, you kind of keep both teams in the game. Markel Delancey does an unbelievable job of fighting for a loose ball, then just compounds the problem by driving 1 against 2. And Kentucky with opportunity Blaine Taylor wanted.
Lamb feeds back to Jones. The pull-up is off the target, but Kidd-Gilchrist crashing. And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
That was a night.
50, did you say 55 shot attempts?
Took 55. Yes, he had to ice his arm down like Justin Verlander does.
Deron Lamb able to connect from the corner, and I believe he's fouled. So
they're zoned to him, but this time they run him on the baseline. They ride the 4-around-1, and then, of course, the smart man on the floor, the Lexington.
Delancey has a shot blocked by Anthony Davis. Teague with a blow-by move, and he lays it in. That's his best play. Here's Teague in the paint. Pull-up jumper is good. So Marcus Teague has scored back-to-back. Miller with a jump stop and a fadeaway in the paint by Darius Miller. That's a key. Kentucky turnover, they'll have it.
Well, Miller makes plays on his own with handling these perimeter screens.
The three-point shooting hadn't been much of a factor for Old Dominion, and the basket's good. The Wildcats went to Vargas, their big man from the Dominican Republic.
Inside, they look to Michael Kidd-Gilchrist on the interior, and Wright coming over as that second.
Cooper kind of threw it up there. Teague on the break, challenging Bazemore, banks it home.
Off the miss, Teague, great job of getting to the rim. Better body control on his last 3 buckets. And make sure Jones plays some defense.
Kidd-Gilchrist again in the paint, trying to alley-oop. And Davis regathered and banked it home, and he's fouled.
Sees that he's in trouble here defensively, but offensively, Anthony Davis is a presence as well, not only around the glass on the first play, but on the follow-up.
Ilianis goes to the line, and his shot blocked. He went hard to the goal. Under 4 minutes to go. Miller feeds Michael Kidd-Gilchrist for the big finish.
Best, but D was the reason they won.
Jones spins inside and puts up an off-balance scoop that goes in.
Final 4 team, the team that lost to Connecticut last year. We played 31 minutes game, started 37 out of 38 games, and all of a sudden now you come into the next season and you're coming off the bench. So it takes a lot of character and a real team guy to accept your role, and Darius Miller's done that.
Kentucky wins it 62-52. It was not easy. They stay unbeaten on the new season. The second-ranked Wildcats, the Basketball Hall of Fame tip-off tournament champs.
Well, Kentucky had some moments of uneasiness today, but at the end, talent won out.